And here we go with the Kia Knicks postgame show as the Knicks now 12-1 in their last 13 games as they win in Memphis 118-104. Derrick Rose, huge down the stretch. 6 points in the final 4 minutes. Finished the game with a season-high 25. Memphis had cut a 17-point lead to 5, but the Knicks outscored them 17-8 in the final 4 minutes, and the Knicks prevail. They keep it rolling. Great to have you with us from our Delta MSG studios. Bill Pito along with Alan Hahn. We have Alan Hahn at home, Wally Zerbiak here. And what's really interesting is how the Knicks, the other team may get close, but then Julius Randle hits a huge three. It's like the Knicks in this sequence may bend, but they're not breaking at all. No, and I mean, Derrick Rose just took Ja Morant to school. I mean, the wily veteran tonight just showed Ja Morant, hey, I'm a former MVP. Memphis is my town. This is where I went to college, and I own this town. That's what he said tonight at the end of this game. He was absolutely phenomenal. You saw Ja Morant. He got completely frustrated. The Knicks defense is not fun to play against. Their coach got thrown out of the game. Just the Knicks, the way this team is playing and the way they're elevating their performance every night, Alan, it's surprising, I think, to everyone that's watching. I mean, they just keep taking it up a notch every single night. It's like, well, they blew out Houston. Can they do it against Memphis, a good team on a back-to-back, in a game they really need to start this road trip? That I remember, Alan, when you looked at the start of the schedule, when the second half of the schedule came out, you were like, look at what the NBA did to the Knicks. Well, we all thought that. We all thought that. Yeah, I know, but the best case you got to go out west sometime. I know, but Wally, come on. No one expected. You got to play. Hey, everyone plays a balanced schedule pretty much. And hey,
come on, 6 in a row this late in the season. I mean, it's rough. Let's be honest. This is a daunting task, but this team is built for it. And I'll go back to something Tom Thibodeau has said a lot. It's one of his sayings, the magic is in the work. And that's why none of this, to me, is a fluke. This is the work of a season culminating now at the end of a group of players who are built that way, willing to work, unselfish. This is a team. This is a fun team to watch because they are that idea of team, passing the ball. The next guy up, Norvell Pell with 3 blocks tonight. How great was Taj Gibson in the paint? Top 5 blocks. What do you get? 12 rebounds in this game going up against Valanciunas, who had 16, and Valanciunas just so tough to deal with. They turn up the stat to watch tonight. Points in the paint, they held them at 34. They averaged 55. So again, the defense doing the job, and then that 3-point shooting, my goodness. I mean, they shoot 50% from 3 now, almost on a nightly basis, and that's also the culmination of work from the start of the season, where they were one of the worst 3-point shooting teams in the league, to just each game just getting 1% better every day, to a point now they're in the top 4 in 3-point shooting in the league, and it's become a huge weapon for this team, guys. What a win. And now you look at this road trip and think, steal one more, and that's a hell of a trip. But hey, guys, the first winning season in 8 years. I think we all can enjoy that after what we've all been watching over these last 7 seasons. It has been a joy to watch, that is for sure. And I thought it was very interesting. Alec Burks was really good tonight, back from the games that he missed because of the health and safety protocols. He's running the point down the stretch with Derrick Rose on the bench. With about 4 minutes to go, Burks looked like he tweaked a leg. And then Rose comes in. I don't know if Rose would have come back into the game, but Rose back in for Burks won the game for him down the stretch. Yeah, I hear you. And there's the Bain 3 that cut it to a 9-point lead. And then slow-mo, Mr. Anderson from the corner, he drains a triple, 7-point game. And then Morant gets to the basket, one of his only 2 field goals. He shot 2 for 13 in this game. He really struggled, 5-point game. But this was the real shot that gave the separation that the Knicks needed. Extended the lead to 8, then Desmond Bain, they're not going away. 5-point game, and then Derrick Rose, you mentioned it, came back in after Burks tweaked his ankle, and he took over. I think Derrick Rose is the key down the stretch. In playoff games, when the Knicks make it there, he's going to have to be the guy to get those buckets using pick and roll, you know, turning back the clock, looking like vintage Rose, like Clyde likes to say every single night in key situations, because I trust him with the ball. He knows how to make plays. He's not afraid of the moment. You sprinkle in Julius Randle going one-on-one when he has a matchup because he can create his own shot. And the Knicks are starting to win these close games. They're starting to figure out how to pull out these close games when teams push them. And you mentioned them.
the pressure is starting to go onto the opposing teams because the Knicks are coming at them like, we're supposed to win this game against the Knicks at home on a back-to-back. You saw the Memphis Grizzlies coach just get thrown out of the game because he lost it.
Ja Morant got tossed.
Ja Morant got tossed. I mean, it was mayhem. The Knicks are not a fun team to play against. Nobody wants to see them in the playoffs.
It's nice when Leon Wood, everybody's mad at him, but it's not the Knicks at the same time, you know. But let's take a look now at the standings, and you see where the Knicks are, fourth. Look at that, guys. I mean, again, and the Hawks winning tonight, so you keep an eye on that. Certainly the Pacers lose tonight. They got smoked by the Wizards. So, you know, this is where you're at. 7 games remaining in the season. And this road trip now, which felt daunting, doesn't feel as daunting now. At Denver on Wednesday, look at this game and say to yourself, can they end what is now a 12-game losing streak in that city? They haven't won there since 2006. So why not topple another giant and take that one down as well? I reached that point now, guys. I stopped doubting them. You have to now understand this is the culmination of the work that they put in, and you start trusting this is the team. This is for real. There's nothing fluky about what they're doing right now.
You know, we were talking at the half with Mike Green. I thought off the air with us, he made a great point, that the pandemic helps potentially teams get better because all they have to do is practice. You know, you don't have the typical distractions that you might have, and guys are just going about their business because they have to.
Yeah, and honestly, the coaching staff, the support staff of the Knicks, the way they've navigated this season and this pandemic, I mean, they get they have to receive a lot of credit and a lot of kudos for how they've pulled this off as a team. To keep the players disciplined, the players also keeping discipline, and then putting in the work on a nightly basis. And it comes to the point where I like coming to work because I like being with you. I miss Alan.
Speak for yourself.
I love being with Green. I love being with Clyde. I love seeing you guys. When you come to work and you like the people you're with and you're playing the game of basketball, which you love, you're going to get better and you're going to put in the work. And this team just has a chemistry because they like each other. They love their superstar in Julius Randle. They follow his lead. They've assembled pieces that all fit. Taj Gibson, Derrick Rose, they love playing for Tom Thibodeau. Now Derrick Rose is playing like a former MVP and playing at that level at times. So, you know, the chemistry is so important in the NBA, and they have it. And that's a great thing. And that's why this team has done a good job in not making certain moves that some people were wondering whether or not they would make in order to not sacrifice that chemistry, Alan. That's important.
Tell you one great move, Derrick Rose for Dennis Smith Jr. with Rose in the lineup. Thank you, Director Howie Singer, for bringing that up in my ear. The Knicks are 21-8 with Rose in uniform. And they also, of course, added Taj Gibson. And how about his play tonight, Alan? Without Nerlens Noel, Gibson with 12 rebounds, and how about 5 blocks?
Yes, he was fantastic inside against a very tough cover in Valanciunas, who's just, you can see there, is just an absolute beast. Wally, I want to take this time, though, to applaud what you just said there, because everything you said there about working environment, liking who you work with, looking forward to it, and the way this group is, that exactly captures what this Knicks team is about, and obviously what we're about, too, at the network. We all love to work together. We all love to be together when we can, and that's what this group, that's why I think we like this team so much. And Taj, a big part of that, a glue guy, a guy brought in by Tom Thibodeau, just like Derrick Rose, because the familiarity that he has with what he, not only the system, but what he demands out of players. And hey, I need you to set that example in the locker room, and he does. And oh, by the way, he contributes as well when you need him. Look at that stat line. Look at the 5 blocks. His defense in the paint was so important in this game without Nerlens Noel. And let's not forget, they've been playing without Mitchell Robinson, their starting center, for pretty much, it feels like, almost most of the season. So kudos again to Taj Gibson. And like you said, Wally, I think you got to tip your cap to everybody. Leon Rose, William Wesley, Tom Thibodeau, congratulations on a winning season.